Hello everyone, Jabodicus here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to Bludrut Brawl and the basics of what Bludrut Brawl is and what to kill and what not to kill and how to do it. I'm also going to give you a list of classes that I prefer for Bludrut Brawl because it's really awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and take you guys to the Bludrut Brawl arena. Okay, so this is the Bludrut Brawl map. Now each team has 3 brawlers, 4 restorers, and a captain. I'm going to go ahead and show you where those are. This is your safe zone. This is the only place that you can heal. Now, in Bludrut Brawl matches, the maximum each team can have is 8 players. The least amount of players each team can have is 5. Now, this is your first brawler. All the brawlers are the same except for Team A has female brawlers and Team B has male brawlers. 15,000 health each. Now, up here is the captain. Both captains are identical. They have 35,000 health. Now, the captain does more damage for each remaining brawler, and they heal themselves for each remaining restorer. So you want to knock out the enemy's restorers and brawlers first thing before anything happens. Now, I find that restorers are the fastest thing to take out, so I go for them first. Then I'll show you where all of this stuff is. But if you defeat the captain, you automatically gain 1,000 points, which will win automatically right away. Now, here's some important things to remember during a Bludrut Brawl match. You can't change any of your equipment. Only your team will see your chat, only yours, so the enemy team won't see you speaking. You cannot PM or talk to an enemy player. You can't go to anyone on the map, even if they are on your team. You can't invite enemy players or players who are outside the PvP match. You can only invite people on your team. You can only rest on this safe zone starting screen, and if you win, you can get 1 to 5 combat trophies, depending on how many restorers or brawlers you defeat within the match. Now, players who are outside the PvP cannot go to anyone on the map either, so they can't join after the match has started. It is final. Now, obviously, other players are attackable in this map, because that's how Bludrut Brawl works. You want to kill everyone on the opposing team and take out their brawlers and restorers. So this is the captain. You want to protect him at all costs. Safe zone is over here. Your first brawler is here. Now this is called B3. Each room has a secret kind of name as far as Saphira goes. In here, they all have shortened abbreviations, so it's easier for people to know which one it is. So this is the safe zone, SZ. This is B3, Brawler 3. You come in here, and this is B2, Brawler 2. And this is B1. You're going to gather at B1 more likely than not most of the time, because it's your first brawler and you want to keep it safe. So that's just if someone needs you to get to a certain room really fast, they'll say B1 or B2. Or something like that, so you can come there really, really quickly and know which one it is. So I'm just going to tell you that now. Now, middle is this room here. This is the middle room that goes into the upper areas and to the enemy areas. Now, if you come into the enemy areas, you'll find the first enemy brawler, 15,000 health. You can attack them. Now, they say level 25 up here, but they actually level 255 or something like that. So they give incredibly large amounts of experience and class points. So if you want to rank up a class, but you have it rank 5 and you want it rank 10, it's a great way to get class points is to Bludrut Brawl. Now, if you come up here, you have a blue door and a red door, depending on which team you are. I'm on the blue team, so I'm going to want to come to the blue side to show you my restorers. These are Team A restorers, and they're the ones you want to keep alive. They have 5,000 health each. There are 2 in this room, and you keep going, and there are 2 in this room. Now these 2 restorers, they will enhance the amount of heal your captain can do. But keep coming to the red door. This is where you're going to want to go most of the time. To come to the red door, and there are enemy restorers, and you can take them down. And they will reduce the amount of heal that the enemy captain can do. So it says an enemy restorer has been defeated. The captain's healing powers are waning, and you can just keep doing that with all of them. I'm using DoomKnight Overlord. I don't know why, I just happen to be wearing it, so that's why. The Captain's healing powers are waning, and there are also 2 more in here. But as you see, I have low mana and everything. So if I try to rest right here, right now, nothing's going to happen. I'm going to sit here, and my health is still going to stay the same. It'll go up once every few minutes or something, every minute or so. And but it won't go up a lot. It'll just kind of jump 10 points or something like that. So if you're going to want to heal, see there, it went again. If you're going to want to just heal because you have low health or something like that, you're going to want to walk all the way to the safe zone so you can rest really quickly and then get back into the fight. Did you see? Now, if you kill the NPCs, like Brawlers or Restorers, you also get a certain amount of points every few seconds. See, I just jumped from 70 to 85. So for 2 Brawlers, you get 15 points. 2 Restorers, you get 15 points. See, it's still going. It went from 85 to 100. Next is the Brawlers. Oh, I get stuck. Sometimes you get stuck on the doors, and it's a real pain. Now, if you're going to attack a Brawler, they are a lot tougher than the Restorers because they have 3 times the amount of health, but they're not too bad. They do 172 damage. They miss quite a bit, apparently. Oh, wait, I have Miasma on. That explains a lot. So they're not terrible to solo, but if you can get 3 or 4 of your team members in on here at once, attacking a Brawler, it's going to go by so much faster. Now, it seems like they have a lot of health, but when you're trying to defend one of them, I tell you what, they lose health so fast, it's not even funny. It's so hard to keep one alive, it seems, but you have to do it or you're just going to forfeit the match. If they take your Brawlers down, it's pretty much game over because they give so much points so fast. Okay, our enemy Brawler has been defeated. The Captain's attack grow weaker. So now I'm going to be gaining a lot faster points up here. I'm going to pass these and show you where the enemy Captain is. It's just like ours. It's just like our side of the map, but it's red. The enemy Captain is right here. And without taking any Brawlers down or Restorers, then it's really, really hard to beat him. Now this over here is the enemy safe zone. You cannot enter the enemy safe zone. See, it just said that right there. That's where they go to rest up, and that's where they spawn, so you can't kill them off right away and spawn kill them. That's their little recuperation place that they can prepare. So I'm going to now explain a little bit of some techniques and stuff before my points reach up to 1,000. There's one called sniping, in which you would come up to a door that maybe enemies might be in. You would go in, hit a long range skill, and jump back before you take any damage. That's called sniping. There's also room hopping, in which, let me come in here. You say there are probably enemies in this room. You would come in, you'd use a couple skills, and then you would go up to a different room before taking a lot of damage, and you can just do that over and over again. It's called room hopping. And it's very, very valuable to things like Mage and Trolls and stuff like that. I will be giving you a list of classes that I recommend for Bludrut Brawl because they're really, really good and awesome. So, that's one thing. Another thing, if you have someone room hopping and you see them go into upper room right here, and you have 2 people that he's bantering on and taking stabs at, you're going to want to have one person stay down here, and you're going to get your other friend to go up here, so when he tries to attack this guy and run away from him, he's going to run into you, and then he runs back up, he'll run into the enemy. Now, I've done this quite a few times, and it works very well against sliders and room hoppers. Now, it's the same technique for sniping. You're going to want to go after them, but sniping is usually much, much faster, and you don't get as much of a chance to get them. So if you're handling a sniper, then you're going to want some kind of stunning class, because if not, they're just going to evade your attack and jump back. So you're going to want something that can stun them and keep them where they are, so you can take a few stabs at them before they escape. I cannot stress how valuable sliding is in Bludrut Brawl. If you're going to become a very good Bludrut Brawler, you have to be able to slide very well. in many different techniques. Now, I'm not a great slider on this computer because it does not handle it very well, but there are a few different techniques you can do. You can just do back and forth, which you click over here, click over here, click over here, all the while attacking whichever monster or enemy is in between you. Another one is a diamond. If you're a caster, you can go down, up here, up here, up here. There's a triangle. You can just do a circle and with a bunch of clicks. But I don't recommend it because it's really delayed. I prefer the back and forth because you stay in auto attack range and it can sometimes lag your opponent to death. For Bludrut Brawl, I'm going to be recommending a really tiny armor, something that won't lag you too bad. Like, if you come into Bludrut Brawl with Legion Titan on, then that's not going to be a good day for you, because it's just so bulky and big, and if you have 4 other people in your room, it's just going to mess them up too. So it's not going to be a good day. You want something small and compact, kind of like this, something with not a lot of animations or something like that. Now, another technique, you can do offensive, which is just coming and killing all of the restorers and brawlers and everything like that right away. And you can also do defensive. You can try to get out here to B1 as fast as you can, and then go to middle. And if there's someone in here, you need to take them out as soon as you can. And if not, you want to keep coming up here and go into your safe zone. And then if you're using a long range class, come way over here and just kind of shoot them while sliding back and forth in that diagonal motion. I prefer the diagonal motion. Just use the restorers as a reference point. Just go diagonal like this. And then if you're using a close range class like warrior or something like that, you're going to want to stand right where I am, right here. So when they come into the doors, as you see, they don't come right at the door. They come a little lower down. So you're going to want to stand like right here. And as soon as someone comes in, you're going to want to use like miasma or stun or something like that, or shearing. And if they're a longer range class and they try to just use a skill on you, they're going to automatically target the restorers instead of you. So that's definitely what you want, so they won't be able to attack you right away. And that way you can just kind of rack up some kills, because they're going to be wanting to kill your restorers, but you're just going to pick them off one by one as they try to come up here. Now, if there are multiple people on you, you really want to keep moving. You don't want to just stand still. You want to keep sliding back and forth all over random patterns. See, I got 3 combat trophies. Like I said, you can get 1 to 5. You're going to want to keep moving in random patterns because you don't want them to be able to click on you if you're here with restorers. You want them to stay targeting the restorers so they can't kill you, because you're the only defense the restorers have. Also, one other thing, the PvP medals, they do work in here. I wouldn't have 2,780 health if they didn't. So definitely use a medal in Bludrut Brawl, because there are just so many people attacking you. You want to stay alive. Alright guys, and this has been How to Bludrut Brawl. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now, one thing, you used to be able to get 10 tokens every time you won a, not tokens, trophy. You used to be able to get 10 combat trophies every time you won a Bludrut Brawl, but they lowered it, so that's going to make farming for things like Dragonblade and the Behemoth Blades of Light and Shadow or whatever, it's going to make those so much harder to farm for you guys, and I'm sorry for that. But you used to be able to get 10 at a time. Now you can only get 5 at a time maximum. I got 3 the last match. As you can see, I'm going to trash them because I don't need them. Now, Bludrut Brawl is kind of like the team deathmatch of AQ Worlds. Like, if you play anything like Call of Duty or something and you go in team deathmatch and it's like 5-on-5 or whatever, 8-on-8, and you just shoot each other. That's kind of what this is, but it's with swords and spells and fireballs, so it's much awesomer, in my opinion, because I freaking love AQ Worlds. Anyway, you can either Bludrut Brawl for fun, or you can Bludrut Brawl seriously and competitively and join a guild like mine or someone else's, like Platinum Wolves, or somebody that really gets into PvP, and you can better yourself with them. I promise you, if you join a really good guild, you will improve in player versus player combat a lot, because you just share all of your techniques with each other, and it really helps you out. And I think that's just about all I have for you guys. I really hope you guys join a Bludrut Brawl and have a lot of fun with it. Jebo is out.